Good evening, friends. We welcome all of you at Inspire Live Sessions on Facebook. My name is Gaurav Nimje from Peoplestones Private Limited as a regular host. And today we have with us Harsh Srivastav from L&T. Welcome, Harsh, to our show.
Thank you, Gaurav sir.
He is also an Inspire Manit alumni, passed out from mechanical branch and wonderful engineer there. Yeah. So, so Harsh, today we have a very interesting point of discussion, and I actually took this quote from one of the famous personality, Oprah Winfrey, and she is a very famous host as well as speaker uh, on online internet and TV shows. So I will just share with all our viewers so that they can also see before starting. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope you are able to see. Harsh, do you see that?
Yes.
Of course. So I'll just read out the quote. Opportunity may knock only once, but temptation leans on the doorbell. Oprah Winfrey. And this quote actually struck me very nicely. And I thought we can have a point of discussion on this. And really, it's going to be very wonderful. So, yeah. So, moving on to you, Harsh, as discussing on this.
Thank you, Gaurav sir. So, as you told that uh, this particular uh, quote we are today going to discuss,
Mhm.
and I feel that this quote is actually very important in modern life also,
Of
right?
course.
Because today we are living in the world of distraction, and we need to. It is very difficult to focus on or to segregate what is a temptation and what is a real opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Quite practical. Yeah.
So that's why I would like to highlight a few things on this topic so
Mhm.
that at least whatever I have learned from bona fide sources that can be implemented and that can be beneficial for few of our viewers. Uh, so first, I would like to explain this topic with the help of a story so that we can just relate that story with this
Mhm.
topic. Uh,
Wow, I love
this,
your stories.
yeah, so the story goes like uh, we are having a person and that person is having a house. He's living in a house very peacefully. And if
Ah,
some guest is coming to that person,
okay.
and if that guest is just waiting outside, now that
Uh-huh.
person is not knowing who that guest is exactly. That can be a known person also, and he can be an unknown person also. The guest is waiting outside the room, and he is just ringing once the bell.
Mhm.
So normally, what a person do that he will go towards the door and first he will see from the people that whether that person is a known person or an unknown person.
Mhm.
So if that person is a known person, then surely he will open the door. But if in case if that person is not known,
Mhm.
so much of the people normally do like okay, they will ignore that person
Huh.
because that person is not known to us and it is not very important uh, to open the door for him also. So
Mhm.
usually he will not open the door. But this is one case. So if he is neglecting that person, then that guest
Uh-huh.
will think, okay, that person is not interested, so I will leave. but
Okay.
but now another situation we'll consider.
Uh-huh.
If that guest is not only ringing once or twice, he is
Uh-huh.
just keeping his finger on that doorbell and he is not removing his finger only. He's an unknown person, but he's just
Uh-huh.
like irritating us. He just want us to open door for him,
Yeah.
but we are not opening. So in that case, what we'll do? I'll just ask you what you will do in that case. He's an unknown person for you, but he's not removing his finger from the doorbell, and that is irritating you so much. What you will do?
Of course, means continuously अगर कोई doorbell की आवाज से really I will be completely irritated and distracted. And of course, I will move towards the door to just open it. First of all, I would try to neglect, but what can be done?
Yeah,
Uh,
correct. So the main point is we will be frustrated now
yeah.
what this thing is going on. So just I'll relate this all the components of this story to our exactly what is our topic today. The house represents our consciousness in this
Okay.
story,
Mhm.
and the temptations or opportunity they represent the guest thing is going on.
Mhm.
So just I'll relate this all the my voice is audible, huh? Story to
Correct,
exactly
correct.
what is our topic. Yeah, okay. So the temptations or opportunities are just that can be related to the guest and the person who was there, whose house was there. So that can be
Mhm.
considered as an individual.
Okay.
Now,
So
in the house of
consciousness is the, yeah, the
yes,
house
yes,
and
yes,
person is okay.
correct, correct. So now, just relating to that story, if
Mm.
some temptations or opportunities are coming to our window or
Huh.
door,
Okay.
then they will just knock the door.
Mhm.
Okay, so they will just try to knock or those opportunity or temptations may be considered as an external stimuli, means in little technical terms,
हाँ
or
मतलब
in
बाहरी या एक्सटर्नल
correct, correct.
बाहर से जो
Yeah.
है या
हाँ. So in the case of that opportunity or temptations, in the house of consciousness, that particular person is living, and now that person is really unknown whether opportunity is there or temptation is there. Opportunity means a favorable guest. Correct.
okay
And temptation means an unfavorable guest who is just leaning on the doorbell, who is
okay
frustrating us.
yeah.
So we want to get rid of him. So this is actually the situation which happens with all of us. We
Hmm.
are today in whatever situation we are constantly bombarded by either an opportunity or a temptation. Now, first thing what we need to do, we need to segregate what is an opportunity and what is a temptation. So the basic difference between an opportunity and a temptation is that every person should have a goal in life. If that opportunity, or I will just call it as a variable, as a stimuli, if that external stimuli is taking us away from our goal, then that is a temptation or a distraction. If that external stimuli is
Hmm.
taking us towards our goal, then that is an opportunity. So in simple terms, you can like understand it in this way. Okay. So now, coming to the another point,
Yeah,
how we can
temptation.
overcome this temptation. I think
Okay.
that is more relevant what we need to discuss. So
क्या हम लोग हर्ष आपसे ये भी सुनना चाहेंगे लाइक बेसिक कुछ नॉर्मल टेम्पटेशंस के एग्जांपल्स दे सकते हैं
हाँ
आप
बिल्कुल,
जस्ट टू मेक द पॉइंट क्लियर अदरवाइज
जैसे कि आप देखिए अगर हम कंसिडर करें एक it depends on person to person, and if we consider a college student, so for college student getting a good pointer can be considered as a goal, correct, or getting some placement can be considered as a goal for a college student. Now that is a goal. So if we talk about temptations, then temptations can be whatever is taking him away from that, from getting a good pointers, means he if he is studying, so that is an opportunity, whatever books and all those, whatever resources he can accumulate for making him help in studies, that is called as an opportunity. But whatever other things, like today, many college students, they go in, means they watch so many movies throughout the
या
day, throughout night
थ्रू
also, and wake up throughout practically throughout night. They don't sleep only, and that
हाँ या
remaining sleep they have to take in their morning
या
classes, whatever colleges they are going. So that is a negative thing which is actually today prevalent, and all those things which are actually taking us away from that goal. So many things are there which we also know practically. So those things are called as a temptation.
या थैंक्स
I'll just elaborate little that how we can overcome this temptation part.
ऑफ कोर्स
So actually what happens that we are not able to give up this temptation, not because it is so much pleasing to us. See, initially temptation, the meaning of temptation only which tempt us or which gives us some pleasure initially. So initially we get attracted towards that temptation because it is giving some sensory pleasure to us. Correct. Now, and that is only initial pleasure. If you see after some time, it is not because why we are not able to give up that
Mhm.
temptation. It is not because it is giving us pleasure that time also.
Okay.
So it is said that not because we are not able to give up temptations, not because it is irresistible,
Yeah.
but because
Irresistible.
it is
हाँ
insisting us so much. We can
अच्छा
resist that.
हाँ करेक्ट करेक्ट
We
हाँ
can
मतलब
actually
उसको
resist
फोर्स
that.
हाँ या होता है
Correct, correct, correct. So, because actually it is not giving us that much pleasure, but we cannot give up that temptation now. Why? Because we have become so much used to that particular habit of temptation that we cannot give up that bad habit.
Yeah, Harsh, like the best example I can think of is like this addiction to drugs. We can ask, like the person also know that his health is degrading, and by day he is like it's not giving him any kind of pleasure, but still that temptation has taken his इतना गहरा उसने पकड़ जमा ली है कि वो छोड़ ही नहीं पाता है ना या
So actually, it is not pleasure, but it's irritation of not doing it. Correct. So
yeah that,
that
that can be a quote also not a pleasure but irritation of doing not doing that yeah
so shall I move towards the next
yeah
part?
of
Means,
course of course
so this was all about how we can. I will come little to the practical ways how we can really overcome these temptations. So this was actually till now what we discussed, that through that story we came to know that how, what are opportunities, what are temptations, and actually what are the cause of temptations. I just explained that it is not actually pleasure giving, but it have become a habit for us, a bad habit, and it is actually an irritation of not doing it. No, it's not something which is giving us pleasure. So now I will come to the main part of today's session, that how we can overcome this temptation. So just if you have not heard this full whatever I have spoken, but if you can remember this part only 2 points I will share, so that it will help you. You can get something from this session. So the two things which can help us in avoiding this temptation are, first thing, by directing our attention towards something constructive. See,
okay
these temptations, bad habits, these all are actually uh, they are diverting us from the main focus, and they are 99 to 100% they are destructive only because
हाँ
they are diverting us. So always we should remember that we should divert our attention towards something constructive,
okay
like uh, studies or reading novels, and good novels and books are can be considered as a constructive thing
yeah
which will build our intellectual part. Or uh, playing sports can also be considered as a constructive thing because it will help in our physical development.
physical
Or
development
yes, because means I'm talking about a college student only as of now, so that it can vary according to different persons, because different persons will have different goal in life. Now according to that goal, definition of opportunity and temptation will differ. So according to that we can just adjust these. So just on the basis of college student, but these principles will remain same, that we have to direct our attention towards something constructive. Correct? And that constructive can vary as per different levels of people. Okay, so
of
for a
course
college student, that constructive can be, if he want to get a good placement or a good pointer in exams, he should focus on his projects. He should focus on his various reference books, what books he can refer. He should explore so many websites or something where he can get information about his future studies. He should plan for his interviews. He should plan for his placement strategy he should make. So these all things can be considered as a constructive thing. So always we should direct our
of course
attention towards constructive. This is the first principle
yeah
which we
yeah
should follow. Second thing, now we we know that we have to direct our attention towards constructive, but if we don't have anything constructive, what we'll do? So second point is, we should always be surrounded by constructive things around us. So it is said that
I like that yeah
yeah, a person is known by his association. So second point is very important, that our association or our surrounding should help us to uh, do something constructive. Otherwise, if we don't want to drink and we are living in the association of drunkards, then it is impossible that we'll not
Yeah,
inculcate that habit.
of course.
So these 2 points I just mentioned, that first we should direct our attention towards something constructive, and second thing, we should always be surrounded by constructive things, and or we should be in good association always.
Hmm. Well,
So this.
thanks, Harsh, so much. That's very, very wonderful. And of course, these 2 points what you mentioned are very striking as well as बहुत ही applicable है जो हमें. लेकिन फर्स्ट पॉइंट में जैसा कि आपने एग्जांपल्स दिया, a student should study on his preparing for his exams, preparing for his interviews, and reference projects, and so many things are there. But generally, we don't find it so much interesting like the temptation part what we get. Yeah. So I think we can discuss on that also. How we can increase our concentration on positive things, and how can we actually get to something constructive pleasures. Yeah.
Thanks for highlighting that. Actually, it was a part of my talk, but I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
yes, yes, actually, it is the main point that in today's world, we all know the principles that we should do good, we should do these things, but actually we are
Yeah.
not to do. So that is the point. How we can do that.
Yeah.
So the main thing is, it is mentioned in scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam also, that in order to focus on something, in order to focus on something constructive, we all should we all should elevate our consciousness. In simple words, I'm telling. Like
Anyway.
I just told you that house example which I gave, that house is compared to a consciousness.
Mhm.
And I think in previous live sessions we have discussed something about consciousness, but a little bit brief about that also. Consciousness is nothing but it's a characteristic of a living soul. If something is living, means he is having consciousness.
Mhm.
So just if we elevate our consciousness, then it will be very easier for us to pay attention to something constructive. Means then we will always do constructive things only. So how to elevate that consciousness? There are 3, 4 main bullet points which everybody of us should remember.
Mhm.
First and most important is association. That is
Yeah.
A. Second is B. B stands for books. Books means very those books or scriptures which are helping us to develop character or high thinking or positive attitude, what you mentioned in our life.
Mhm.
Third thing is actually C. Now C stands for actually we can see that in so many temples or in different pilgrimages, people chant some mantras, or
Mhm.
they chant something to control their mind.
Mhm.
Correct. So
Yeah.
there are so many mantras available today also, and in scriptures they mention specifically some specific mantras which are good for this particular age, so that we can also refer. But
Mhm.
third thing is chanting, and fourth thing is D. D means diet. Whatever we are eating, that should be pure, or uh, that should be supportive to our consciousness in elevating our consciousness.
Yeah.
In simple words.
Uh, from the diet point of view, we also did one session just recently on why to accept, are there reasons for accepting vegetarianism? And in that, we discussed this point that whatever you eat, that affects your consciousness. And in order to practice spirituality, you want higher consciousness. So, a pure food is required for that. Mhm.
Correct. Very true.
So thank you, Harsh, for such wonderful points, sharing such insight and wonderful analysis on this topic. And I should say quote. And in summary, I will just give a brief, in nutshell, whatever I learned from this. First, what you described that I liked very much. The temptation, it's not so much about the pleasure of doing it, but it is actually the irritation of not doing it. So that was quite striking. And next you told about this 2 points, that is good, this what
Focusing our
yeah,
attention on.
focusing our attention on constructive things, and being in association of that constructing things, what will motivate us. So thanks, Harsh, for such wonderful views. And of course, we would like to thank all our viewers also for joining to this session. So we'll meet with our next live show on this Facebook platform. Thank you very much. Thanks, Harsh.
Thank you, Gaurav sir.